What is up, lads? How's it going? How are you getting on? And welcome back to the channel. We've got a quick turnaround to Gameweek 33 with the midweek game starting tomorrow, so it's time to start planning ahead. If you are enjoying the content on the channel, please give the video a like, drop a comment below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. In this video, we'll be looking at how I fared out in my free hit in Gameweek 32, and we'll also be looking at my transfer plans and team selection ahead of Gameweek 33. Let's get into it. We start the free hit review off with Sam Johnson at home to Everton. Palace are ranked third favourites for a clean sheet, and they're definitely looking new side under Roy Hodgson. Johnson managed to pick up a clean sheet and 5 saves that led him to getting all 3 bonus points for a massive 10 points haul, and it was a perfect start to the free hit. I spoke a lot in my last video that if Johnson managed to keep a clean sheet, he'd be well on his way for a double-digit haul, and thankfully that's exactly what happened. Let's see how the rest of the team fared out. Moving on to the defence, it wasn't great viewing as my trio of defenders all lost their clean sheets. Trent conceded twice but managed to get an attack in return, setting up Salah for his goal. Moreno's clean sheet wipeout was a tough one to take as he was just about to be subbed before Brentford scored. Harry Kane scored an unnecessary consolation goal to wipe out my Trippier clean sheet, so it was the worst case scenario with Tony and Kane scoring as I put my faith in Villa and Newcastle keeping a clean sheet. I probably should have kept Anderson in my team instead of bringing in Moreno, and with Castagna left on my bench for his 10-point haul, it rubbed more salt into the wound. Moving back to Friday night, it was a perfect start for my Arsenal double midfielders with Martinelli scoring and Saka scoring and assisting. It probably should have been more returns to Saka as Jesus was very wasteful up front. I can't complain with 22 points from the duo however, and I was just glad to have Martinelli back in the team for a week. Moving on to Saturday, Cody Gakpo was a major disappointment as he only played 59 minutes to return a single point. He did have a shot cleared off the line in the first half, but it was a frustrating watch as Jota ran riot. Thankfully, my captain Salah was able to score, and his return now means I've got 25 out of 31 successful captaincy picks this season. Eze was a punt that I decided to take a chance on, and he had the ball in the back of the net, only for his goal to be ruled out for an offside. Unfortunately, the punt didn't pay off, and he only came away with 3 points. Moving on to the strikers, it was a disappointing showing as Watkins and Jesus both drew a blank in their games. I'm still not sure how Jesus didn't convert and Watkins was kept quiet by the Brentford defence. I can't be too disappointed as I was always going to go with the 2 up front, but it just wasn't their week. All of these returns led to me scoring 63 points the week, and I was unable to move rank, but I got the tiniest of green arrows to keep me sitting at 76k overall. To be honest, it's been a frustrating last 4 game weeks, only being able to stay at the same rank when I was hoping to make some big ground on the free hit. Game week 33 is a very important game week for my season, and I'll be hoping to get a big green arrow with only 6 game weeks to go. With the quick turnaround to Game Week 33, let's have a look at my potential transfers ahead of Tuesday's deadline. With Arsenal facing City this week and the upcoming double for Liverpool in Game Week 34, Salah is high on my watch list to bring into the team. Salah has only 1 blank in his last 5 games, so he looks to be back to his normal self. Saka performed well and looked lively Friday night, and with a must-win game on Wednesday against City, you'd expect him to have his shooting boots on. Double game week 34 is the focus when looking at bringing in Trent for Liverpool's double game week. Chelsea have only 1 clean sheet in their last 6 games, so it's no surprise that Chilwell is the route to Trent. Liverpool have been shaky in defence also, but Chelsea face Arsenal in Game Week 34, so it'll be an easy switch to Trent. I just need to decide if I wait until next week or make the move a week early. In order to fund Salah and Trent for double game week 34, Harry Kane will need to make way in order to free up some funds. Solanke faces Leeds in game week 34, so he could be the perfect punt against a leaky Leeds defence. I'll be hoping Bournemouth are in form in what will potentially be a 6-pointer for the 2 teams in their hopes of survival. Looking at goal scorer odds for game week 33, Haaland is the clear leader in what could be the title decider against Arsenal. It's good viewing for my team, with Kane and Watkins ranking close to the top. If I hold off on the Salah move this week, it could be a threat to my rank, so I'll be hoping West Ham can keep them quiet at home on Wednesday. Looking at clean sheet odds, it's great viewing for my team, with Brighton, Chelsea and Newcastle all ranking in the top 3 for a chance of a clean sheet. As a Kepa, Chilwell, Trippier and Estepinian owner, this looks good for my team this week. After some disappointing returns for my defenders over the last 2 game weeks, I'll be hoping I'll be seeing some clean sheets in the midweek games. Moving on to predicted points for Game Week 33, Haaland tops the charts for the week. 6 of my players make the top 10 for predicted points in Game Week 33, so I'll be hoping they can perform on the pitch and bring some points home this game week. Looking at my potential lineup for this week, I think it's a sensible move to save the transfer and have 2 free transfers for the double in Game Week 34. Saving the transfer this week gives me a major benching headache however, but this is how I'm currently lining up. Kepa in goals, Estepinian, Trippier and Chilwell in defence, Mitoma, Rashford, March and Grealish in midfield, and Watkins, Haaland and Kane up top. Even though I'm reluctant to have him there, Saka is currently on my bench at the moment. March and Kane could potentially make the bench also, so I have a tough decision ahead of me before the deadline on Tuesday. Looking at captaincy for the week, with City playing in the Etihad, Haaland looks set to have the armband. Salah was a big contender for the armband this week, but I'm now looking to hold off on bringing him in until next week, so Erling gets the armband. A big performance is expected from the Norwegian on Wednesday night, with City needing a win. I still have the benching headache to ponder on before Tuesday's deadline, so don't forget to follow me at FPL Era on Twitter and Instagram, where I'll post my locked in team before the deadline. If you've made it to the end of the video, please give it a like, drop a comment below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's hit a like target of 60 likes on this video. I'll be hoping to stream on Tuesday before the deadline, so I'll see you all then. There you have it, there's my Gameweek 33 team. Best of luck for Gameweek 33, I'll see you in the next video.